Welcome to our fourth lecture. It's on Thoreau's Walden and civil disobedience. I'm going to be dealing mostly with Walden and bring up civil disobedience a little later in the lecture. Most people already know a lot about Walden, or at least know of it. Most people know quite a bit about civil disobedience, or at least know of it and its importance. In this lecture, we'll start off with Walden. We'll be examining four basic questions. Then we'll get into the nuts and bolts of the work and some key passages, concepts, ideas. We'll be focusing quite a bit on certain select chapters from it. There's an awful lot in here, and we won't have time to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, but we'll hit most of the really important highlights especially. Well, first, we're going to start answering some questions, or at least addressing them anyway. We'll look at what type of book it is, what was Thoreau's motivation in writing the book, what are the principal themes, and how is it put together. Before we get any further, let me just say that there's quite a bit of controversy about how to pronounce the man's name. Traditionally, most people say Thoreau. There is some evidence that he pronounced his name Thoreau, and there's a little bit of a play on words among his contemporaries about thorough, but we can't be sure about it. The most likely pronunciation is Thoreau. This because he makes a reference to the Norse god Thor in one of his journal entries, and it seems pretty clear from there that that's how he pronounced his name. Anyway, you can pronounce it any way you wish. I will be using the word the typical pronunciation Thoreau. But if you were to go to the Thoreau Society convention each July held in Concord, Massachusetts, where he was born and raised and lived all of his life, the purists out there would be shocked and appalled at my use of the Thoreau rather than Thoreau. Anyway, let's get started with talking about what type of book this is.